This Wine Wednesday, your next glass of Pinot is paired with charity. Bella Vita 360, raising money for the next generation, one bottle at a time.
Each bottle of TLC wine dedicated to beloved Newberg community member Ted Leroy Crawford, supporting the town's high school. And here to talk about the wine and how a tasty sip can change a child's life, we do have Stephen Whiteside, the owner of Bella Vita 360. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to talk to you.
Thanks for the invite.
I've said it here on the show, no secret here. I grew up in Newberg, Dundee. I'm a Newberg High School alum myself, so this is really fun to be able to talk about.
You guys have sparked quite the bromance.
We actually have had some local conversations here behind the scenes, which is really fun to be able to dive into. And I can, speak firsthand, the Newberg High School community loving your support with this program. Tell us about the TLC wine and the legacy of Ted Leroy Crawford for those that may not know.
I was first introduced to the community, the wine growing and making community in 1992 by meeting the Marsh family. And they actually, as I put more and more acreage in, I was actually right next to their property, my vineyard. And more and more acreage, I found that I needed some help, and they happened to introduce me to Ted Leroy Crawford. So Ted is my first full-time employee, was a very important part of the beginning of Bella Vita Vineyard. And we had an unfortunate situation where March 6th of 2012, Ted had a massive heart attack and didn't survive it. And as a result, the community had been given to me as I was starting this project. I really felt that it was time to start giving back. So the last acre in 2008 that Ted and I planted Bella Vita became the block that we make this wine from. It has 4 different clones or types of Pinot Noir in it. We partnered up with Torrymore Winery, Jacques Tardy and John Tomaselli, and they make the wine for us, and they actually do it at no cost. So what it does is it allows this $50 bottle of wine, when purchased, to be able to contribute $15 per bottle. And as a result of that, through our conversations with the high school, we have found that their needs are not like scholarship needs, but are more so like supplies and special equipment, and some of the fundamental stuff too. Culinary needed a new high temperature dishwasher. They're just starting a robotics program. They need a robotic starter kit, 3D printers, laser cutters, gloves for welding, and one other thing is we're very important. They had a resource room, and this would allow kids that were unfortunately not able to buy stuff. Farming can be somewhat close to poverty, unfortunately. And they're able to walk into that room unjudged and get clothes, personal hygiene, food, backpacks.
It's a big deal.
Huge.
Big deal.
So yes, we're able to support that and feel very proud of the $40,000 that we've already contributed to that. We have $60,000 worth of inventory, not wine inventory, but actually their percentage that's available. And that's why we're really ramping up this program now, so that we can move the wine so that they can benefit from the sales of that wine.
Wonderfully done.
Yeah, congratulations. That is no small drop in the bucket. That is a splash for these kids. So what has it meant to you to partner with the Newberg High School here and see these kids really get to flourish, especially in the career technical and engineering programs? Well,
I think probably the most fun thing or the most exciting thing is actually to see these kids develop in this program, both girls and boys. I mean, when Bailey was there, the welding teacher was there, she started a Wednesday afternoon welding class for girls, and we were able to buy gloves and goggles specifically to fit those women, and so that was really fun to do. The other thing too is the enthusiasm. I mean, I remember going in and just talking with I call them kids just because they are, about in the robotics side of it, and they, just looked like regular teenagers. Didn't seem like they were too interested in things. And when I started investigating, asking them questions, they just lit up and they sold me on the program. So seeing the effect that it had on was really a fun thing to do. The other part of it too is you get to meet a lot of neat people, both teachers, principals, but also in the Booster Club, because we're linked with them as well in creating a specific TLC wine club. And so that's just to see the reaction and the benefit.
It's great to see. And with that said, we only have a little bit of time left, but I do want to make sure we talk about the wine, because we need to sell this wine, you know, right, to be able to ramp up some of those proceeds over to Newberg High School. And you also now have your new spot out in Yamhill. So where can people find you, and what do you actually have in the bottle here that people can buy when they support, you know, the TLC and the donations to Newberg High School?
So we have a specific TLC page so that people can see what we have to offer with regards to our Pinot Noirs that we've made in his name. And we also have an event page, which I think is very important to look to, so that you can see what we're doing. As I mentioned, we're ramping things up, and we're doing things like pop-ups, like a nice little Hispanic restaurant in Newberg. We're doing it on October 2nd. And then we're also Carlton Crush this weekend, Saturday. We're pouring out there. The school principal and some of the teachers are going to be coming out there helping us up. We have 17 through 19 vintages as far as the year is concerned. And those are also available off of our website.
Wonderful.
Or you can come and visit us.
Or come and visit. Go check them out. We're running out of time.
Sure.
But I just want to say thank you so much.
It was a lot of fun.
As a Newberg High School alum, it's great to see the support.
Likewise.
I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a moment. But tomorrow on AM Extra, a positively Portland send-off to summer, the Pearl District transforming